Hey everyone, my name is Bhaskar and today Clara wants to talk about conversational flow in chatbot and the mistakes that you might be making right now. What do you want to say? Nothing? Ah, I guess I'll have to say it. Hey everyone, my name is Bhaskar and welcome to the latest episode of Pixels and Bots show where I talk about chatbots, voice bots, conversational agents that make your brand more interactive, give your brand more of a voice, right? And today we're talking about mistakes that you might be making in designing the conversational flow that will kick users, make your users run away, scream, run away, scram, basically. Why conversational flow? You know, it's the same thing as the design and the copy on your website. Regardless of the price at which you are selling your products, if the design and the copy doesn't flow well, people are not going to be sticking around on your website. And it's the same with a chatbot. Regardless of whatever integrations, third-party tools, features you have put it on it, if the flow, if the conversation is not natural, if the conversation does not make the user feel comfortable, they are going to exit from the chatbot, and all your hard work in building the chatbot, designing the chatbot, testing the chatbot, and putting money to acquire users would all go in vain. So I want to cover three mistakes that I see that can affect the conversation of your conversation rate of your chatbot, and I hope that you will be able to fix these mistakes. Mistake number one that I see people making is trying to replicate every feature, every functionality of a website of customer service flow in a chatbot. Look, as much as it is tempting to believe that a chatbot can totally replace your website or app, it's not really that simple. There are some things that a chatbot does very well. For instance, if I have to activate my credit card, it's absolutely natural that I use a chatbot rather than talk to a person. But if I have some issues with my charges, if I need to get a charge reverse, if I have some problems with refunds and all of those things, I'd actually prefer to talk to a person because the stakes involved are higher. So go use a chatbot for things that are lower stakes, relatively lower stakes, that can be automated, but whenever there is an option, whenever there is a need that the user has to talk to a human, please do that. Don't try to replicate everything that your website and app currently does in a chatbot. It's never going to work out that well. Mistake number two that I see uh, in chatbot conversational flow design is trying to force fit information that a chatbot cannot deliver. For instance, infographics is a good example. Infographics are huge, right? And they look very good on social, on your website, on a blog post, all of those things. But they will suck at being displayed in a chatbot. So if you have a conversational flow where a user wants to see the where the user has come upon an infographic, or there is a chance that the infographic has to be shown to the user, do not show it inside the chatbot window. That's going to ruin the customer experience and the conversation flow is going to suffer. So always try to present information that's only text based, that's only probably within a, if it's a video then make it under 1 minute, and if it can be an audio also, so that also works. But don't present information that is not compatible with the form factor of a chatbot window. And third, the problem that I see with a conversational flow with many chatbots is that they are not smart, right? Chatbots are dumb. But the problem with a lot of chatbots conversation flow is that I'll ask you something and they will give the information and only that information and not present something extra. For instance, I'll give a quick example. If I am going to be booking a hotel, if I'm going to be calling up a hotel reception desk, and if I'm asking them about the price, a well-trained agent is not only going to tell me about the price, but it's also going to be telling me about different amenities associated with the room, the check-in times, the distances from the city center, all of those things they're going to be telling me. And I expect that thing from a chatbot also, because even though the conversation might be smaller, the shorter, the customer, the user might interact with the chatbot a little bit lesser, but the value that they're getting from the chatbot conversation much more outweighs the value that the user will get if they will interact with the chatbot more. What I'm trying to say is, be biased towards presenting more information than the user asks, because the user might ask it later, and why do you have to make the user work? Just present the information. So to make a quick recap, do not try to replicate the functionalities of your chatbot. Do not try to replicate the functionalities of your website in your chatbot. Number 2, do not present information that is not text-based or short video-based inside a chatbot. And number 3, do not shy away from presenting relevant complementary information. So with these 3 mistakes, I hope you will be able to avoid and make your chatbot a better user experience. So I hope you like this. If you like this, please share, subscribe, hit like, comment, all of those things, and I'll see you soon. Bye.